Yeah, it could be a lot of things. I wouldn't encourage everyone just to allocate a lot of like ad spend if like math doesn't work, and especially like if clients, because DTC brands or like any e-commerce brand that you work with physical products, you cannot just by default spend unlimited amount of money. You have to take into account your inventory management. So if you like miscalculate that, you can go broke even with a greater loss. Just because from the cash flow perspective, you need to buy so much product in advance that financially doesn't make sense for you. We had this client that would spend like almost 1 million a month in ad spend. I mean, like, yeah, they crushing it. But a couple of years later, they filed for bankruptcy just because on the back end, like numbers didn't make sense for them. So numbers and volume, it's nice to brag around like in the on X that we spend like $1 million like on ads per month. But if you don't make profit and if you don't plan out your inventory right, at some point you're still gonna go broke. So I wouldn't encourage everyone to scale as fast as possible, unless you know your like numbers, unless you have inventory for the next like 3-4 months in your warehouse. So I think that's the biggest issue is the like huge ad spend, and that's why I think for most clients it doesn't really make sense to spend fast. Um, and again, that and media buyers at the same point they want to scale as fast as possible because they like to play with big numbers. So there is like I think misalignment in the kind of incentive for like clients um, and the media buyers in the markets. But yeah, as long as the numbers make sense, I would scale the shit out of it. But I think for most brands, it does make sense to scale that fast just because you cannot manage uh, so much inventory.